two Concord police detectives came to my mother's home and asked me to come downtown to sign some papers in reference to a trespassing matter that I was in court for that morning. I followed the police downtown. When I got downtown, I went upstairs to talk to two other detectives. They asked me to take everything out of my pocket. I put it on the table. They picked my keys up. I walked outside with them. I asked them where they going. They said they're going down to look at my car. I told them I ain't giving you a consent to look at my car. They went anyway. After they left, they took me to the magistrate office and drew up some warrants. They served me with the warrants then. The two detectives that picked up my keys and went outside, they come back in and handed me a document that had an X marked on it and told me to sign right here if I wanted the items that they took out of my car, if I wanted them back after their investigation. I signed the paper, come to find out they deceived me and tricked me into signing a consent form. Now, one time did I get his officer permission to look at my car. I don't believe that if I'd have had the evidence that they said it was exculpatory right now today, I would not have had it back in 1976. It wouldn't have did me any good. Because I was destined to come to the penitentiary because they had made up their mind that I was going to be the one to take the fall. And the way that they were going to assure you that I was going to be the one to take the fall is when the chief of police started deleting names off the master list, the jury master list. So that, but they sent a tainted pool for me to pick my panel from. That's how I ended up with 12 fights on my jury. Van Eisenhower, who was supposed to have been the evidence custodian, came at me and took my two shoes that I had on. They took my shoes, what I had on. And that's the imprint that they say that they got from around the house. They didn't have an imprint until they took my shoes from me. I've been fighting and appealing this case, ever since I've been inside. It's not about truth and justice. It's not about right and wrong. Because the people that you have in a position that's supposed to be about righteousness, seeking the truth, are corrupt. Not one time do they say anything about how Van Eisenhower, David Taylor, the two detectives that were with the Concord Police Department, committed perjury on the witness stand and lied about the evidence that they had. In 2005, I found out that they had 16 pieces of physical evidence that they had taken from the crime scene. Not only that, they found suspect hair on the crime scene. None of this material, none of this evidence connects me to the crime. But yet still, I can't get nobody to recognize that my 5th, 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution has been violated. They keep saying the evidence is not material. The evidence is not material. It wouldn't have made any difference if it had been put before a jury. How can you say the evidence is immaterial when the jury has never heard of this evidence? They still today continue to lie. Not one time in that woman's, in Mrs. Boss' description, did she say the perpetrator had a mustache and a beard. Not one time. Her initial description of the perpetrator was a high yellow black man, light-skinned black man. The description that you get of police. Anyone that knows me, anyone that's been around me, know that I'm not no high yellow black man. I'm dark-skinned, have been dark-skinned, and won't die dark-skinned. They lied about a green toboggan that they say they took out of my car. The green toboggan turned inside out, had red hairs in it. I've been trying to get the green toboggan DNA tested But the judge looked at me and said, we're not going on no fishing expedition. They lied about the evidence that they had. Not one time did that woman say that I was the one, light-skinned black man, broke into her home and assaulted her. How can you say these things here when you got police that said she picked me out of a courtroom? Then she picked me out some photos. I'm the only one in the photos that got on a leather jacket. She said she picked me out in the courtroom, and they said I had been in there about a half an hour. I had sat in the courtroom for over an hour and a half, waiting on to be called on the trespassing charge. If she picked me out in the courtroom, then why did the police come down to my mother's house lying about me coming downtown to sign some warrants? I signed some papers in reference to the trespassing matter. Why didn't they come to my house with a warrant for my arrest? See, that leads me to believe, you understand, saying whether or not she really picked me up in court or not. Because if she'd picked me up in court, why did they let me leave? There's a lot of things that's going on in this case, you understand, saying that I want people to be aware of. It ain't because the many things, you understand, saying that I'm appeal and trying to bring to the light of the courts. But as of this day, I'm still trying to find somebody that's in the judicial system, that's in the criminal justice system, that listen to what's being said here and what's being done here. I'm innocent. I'll be innocent no matter how long it takes me to defeat this until the day that I die. I appeal to those who have a heart and to know that my struggle is continuous. I ask that you take a look at my situation, because I need those whose heart are pure, and understand the adversity that I'm going through. I can either rise above this adversity or remain a victim of my circumstances.